Hi, I know a lot of people are going to be traveling recently, so I wanted to go over some good snacks to bring on the go. These are also really good options if you're just running around doing errands and in the car. Um, the first thing I always like to do is bring some hummus and fresh veggies. I know you can't always bring that on the airplane, but peppers, celery, cucumbers, and carrots all are really good on the go and they won't get bad easily. Hummus is always a good option for regular macro day to put the veggies with the hummus. You can even sometimes I'll add some gluten-free pita chips, which are really good with that too. So that's always first. I love to get something fresh, something crunchy. Things like oranges, apples, bananas are good fruit options too to bring if you can. Some things I just recently went to the grocery store and things that I really like. The bars that I think are good. I don't always eat bars because we really want to focus on whole food nutrition, but when you're in a pinch, it's good to have an option. And these are these are bars that are whole foods. I love the Go Macro bars. I know I've said this before. These are the minis for the kids. They do make bigger ones, so you can buy those on Amazon. I think Target has them too. So they're called Go Macro. The second one is the RX bars. Again, this is a mini. And these are great too. They make ones with almonds, with peanuts, all different flavors and everything that suits you. Last bar I love is That's It. I know they sell these, they start selling them at Starbucks. These are just pure fruit. So something like these bars are great when you add something to it. Again, we want to make sure if we're having a snack, we have all the different macros. So carbs, protein, and fat. Most of these bars will just contain carbs. So make sure maybe you're putting something else with it, which I'm going to go through. If I want a little crunch, I love dried edamame and I love dried chickpeas. Now the chickpeas you can also make at home in the air fryer, but they have really good brands out in the grocery stores that you can buy. Dried edamame is a great option. Also fresh edamame. You can take edamame from the freezer and defrost it in a little cup and bring that on the go. It's great for protein. Both of these are great for protein. Almonds. Nuts are always a good option, just don't go nuts on the nuts. So if you're gonna bring nuts, make sure you're measuring them out into little containers that are just individual size. Because I know if you're like me, I could eat this whole bag of almonds. Something that I also want to note is when I was looking at all the nuts at the grocery store, make sure you're reading in the ingredients. I know some brands that are popular like Blue Diamond, but if you're looking at those, when I was looking at the labels, they did have fillers in them. So you want to make sure that you're getting an organic nut or something that doesn't have fillers in it, that's really just salt and almonds. And so make sure to look at all the labels on all of these foods to make sure, because there's a lot of different brands of per se healthy food. So you want to make sure you know the ingredients that are in the nutrition tab, that you can pronounce them. That's always sort of key. Dried fruit is always a good option. I love this brand Rind. I think it's new and they have different flavors. This is strawberry, so it has strawberries, pears, and apples. Things like raisins are always great, good carbohydrates. Dried apricots are always great too. Sometimes what I'll do is if I have some nuts and raisins at home, I will make my own trail mix and add, sometimes I'll add some dairy-free chocolate chips. So that's always an option too, is to make a homemade a homemade trail mix. But fruit, again, the dried fruit again, look at the labels and make sure there's no added sugar, because they can definitely add a lot of sugar in there. Don't know if anyone's a big fan of tuna fish, but these are great on the go. They are called Tuna Creations. This one is hot buffalo sauce. So you can take that in the car. These don't need to be refrigerated. You can pack them easily in a suitcase or on a carry-on, but it's a really good source of protein. One of these containers has 20 grams of protein. I mean, that's pretty amazing for protein on the go. Another option for protein on the go, and I know you've heard me say this before, is jerky. There's turkey jerky, there's beef jerky. Again, read the labels because there's a lot of added sugar in these jerkies. This one I found, Crave Zero Sugar, is good. I also love Perky Jerky. They have lots of different flavors and I think it tastes good. This whole bag also is 2 servings and it's 20 grams of protein. So again, if you're looking for protein on the go, these are excellent ways of getting protein. I also just noticed that Perky Jerky makes a vegan jerky, which I actually grabbed my mistake, and when I was reading it I noticed that. So this is plant-based. I don't know, anyone that's vegetarian, try it and let me know. I will probably bring this with me and try it, but this is a great option. I know they also make in a jerky, they call it like a mushroom jerky. There's also salmon jerky, so if you are a vegetarian and want to go that route and get some extra protein on the go, there are good options out there to try. I love also these little containers or little bags of almond butter. This is the Justin's. They make all the different flavors. RX also, the RX brand that makes these bars, also makes an almond butter on the go. These are great if you're also bringing a banana or an almond or an apple, and you can have that. That way you have different macronutrients that you're eating together, which is much better for you. Oats. Love oats on the go. These packets are from Trader Joe's. They're instant oatmeal. You can bring these if you are going somewhere where you can get hot water and make your own oatmeal, and add some of the other ingredients that you can get. You can also make overnight oats with these if you're somewhere. If you're really on the go, I love these Bob's Red Mill packets of oats, or it's a container of oats, which you can also pop into your car, pop into a carry-on, and you just add water and microwave them. They're gluten-free, and it's a really, really good option. My last thing I want to show you is what I love. These are electrolytes. It's called LMNT. Often when we're traveling, if it's air travel especially, we're feeling really dehydrated. So having some extra electrolytes, which is essentially salt, and it's making sure that you are absorbing all that water, that's what these are. They have really fun flavors that are citrus salt, raspberry salt, and orange salt. These will not break your fast. So oftentimes I will have these sometimes if I need a little extra before a workout. I really actually drink these every day, but I am bringing these also with me. So these are just some of the things that I bring on the go, and I would love to know if you have any snack options that you love on the go. But good luck traveling, and know that you can still make progress with your health when you are on the go. Talk to you soon.